Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back into another video. I hope that your echo farming has been going splendid and you've been able to get your data bank at least to level 15 so you can start grabbing those 5-star legendary echoes and start getting gear to actually your main characters and start getting them built up. I wanted to talk to you guys about two things in this video. One, I'm gonna have to try a little bit of trial and error because I was testing it and it seems that it's just specific enemies that this is happening with. But first and foremost, before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys kind of what we would be looking like at complete Echo Bank. So if we go over here to Data Bank, I have completed all the way up to level 20. We'll talk about this in a second. But if we go here, my collection progress is 208 of 208, which means that we have caught every single monster in the game at a 5-star level, and everything before that, obviously. Let's touch on this real quick. This subject right here, there's a nuance to this. I think 18 is probably the safest point to where you can stop hardcore farming your data bank. The reason being is to get to level 19, we need phase 5. And I'm assuming this is phase 5 as well. Yes, so we need at least phase 5, which phase 5 is union level 40. I was looking at the math behind this, and it would probably take from today, I'm level 31, about halfway, let's say about halfway through, a little bit less than halfway through. It will probably take me about another 5 to 6 days before, if I'm not refreshing with premium currency, to get to level 20. Now, why is this a nuance? Two things kind of go into this. If you're farming way too hard, then you run out of a lot of enemies on the map. Like, they don't respawn as fast as what you would think they do. Today, because I was grinding this very hard to get this information out, I'm pretty sure I cleared about, say, 90% of all enemies on the entire map. I mean, I went through everything, farming all of it to make sure I got every single 5-star available. And a trick to that, you could do two things if you wanted to, is I wanted to test something out, but it's kind of it's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it because I've only tested it once. But if you go right here, as you can see, I've dropped my level down to 3. I wanted to test this because if you were to do this, it does take 12 hours before you can reset it back up to the level that you want it at. So be warned before you do this, it is going to be a 12-hour interval before you can go back to your main soul level if you bring it down. There is a benefit to this, and I don't know if there's a negative to it because I haven't been able to tell, because all of the items are still dropping. All of the echoes are still dropping at the 50% range, of which I am at right here, level 15. I mean, level 18, I'm sorry, level 18, 50-50. This requires a union level 30. Once you get there, you unlock this, and this is the maximum you get until the next union level 40. So I had something interesting happen, and let's see if we can replicate that real quick. We are going to walk over here to these enemies and just see something. I was noticing with a couple different kinds of mobs that I was getting a notification. You cannot claim more drops. Maximum attempts reached. Now, does that mean we cannot get more echoes from them? Absolutely not. They still drop. I don't know why. No, none of them drop, but they still do drop in the game. You are not locked out of getting echoes from those mobs. What that means is if you've killed too much of a specific type of enemy, they will no longer drop you items anymore. And the items that I'm talking about is going to be your money, currency, which is this right here will not drop any more of the shell credits. And it will not drop any more of like these bad boys and stuff like that. Won't drop any more of these kind of items for that enemy in a day. So there is a cap to farming specific items off of enemies, but there is no cap to farming echoes. Today we were able to get, let's see where we're at. We're at 324 echoes, and that's with a lot of the purple ones that I just got rid of. And we have a ton of different yellow ones and stuff like that. Also, I did get very lucky and ended up getting a shiny turtle. Where is this bad boy at? I was so excited when I saw that. Of course, he's not going to show up right here. Where is he? There's no way. I have no idea where that man is at. But yeah, we ended up getting a shiny turtle today. And I was very excited about that. But yeah, is it beneficial for you to push all the way to level 20 right now? It's not going to benefit you in any way, to be honest. So don't go out of your way to do this unless you just want to knock it out and get it out of the way first and foremost. It is really nice having 208 out of 208. We don't have to farm anymore. Last little bit of tidbit of information I'm going to give you guys before we finish off this video is if you go down here, the Sonata Gallery, this is probably one of the most important things that you're going to be using throughout the rest of your journey when you're farming and everything like that. This one allows you, like for right now, Gian is my main. So if I wanted to farm his set, I click on Sierra Gale and it shows me all of the echoes that have this availability to do this. I'm sure you've clicked on this, but if you're not utilizing it, you're missing out. If I wanted to farm like a 3 cost or a 4 cost or a boss or something like that, it shows me exactly right here which ones they are. I can detect it right away right here and it'll put it on the map. So that way, just like I showed you guys in the last video, you can go directly to that enemy and knock that stuff out. It makes it a lot easier to do. Plus, you can get this set a lot earlier, grind out to level 15, and then focus on just one of your sets right now to get those legendary drop rates. In my opinion, the best approach though is getting to level 18 and then capping it out right there. Once you're level 30, you hit level 18 and you're good to go. You're getting a 50% drop rate on the 5 stars, which is huge. Like you just saw my bank right there, I had a ton of legendaries or 5 stars that I've already accumulated. I haven't even looked through their stats yet. I promise you, I've been farming so hard, I haven't had the chance to look if any of them are actually good or not. So I'll be sitting down and doing that later. We'll also go over like a different guide another day to check out how to do those things. But yeah, I would say 18 is your maximum that you want to go through. Enjoy the game. Also, another benefit by echo farming like this is that if you're not just fast travel jumping between each of them to try to get them quick, you will run through a lot of the world, accumulating a lot of those caskets and everything like that, and chests as well. So take this information as you may. I hope it has helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.